What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we are super excited because we are finally going to be looking at Edinburgh for the very first time.
Yeah.
Been wanting to check out this city for quite some time now. I've had it on the list probably for a year or more.
Yeah, we got a tiny glimpse of it when we watched that New Year's Eve celebration.
Hogmanay? Hogmanay, yeah, I believe that's what it's called.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But we didn't get to see much of the city, so.
No. I've heard really great things about this city. I've heard it has some really beautiful architecture, which is...
I mean, like, just...
Yeah, you can see it right here even.
A little bit you see.
Which is one of my favorite things. I love architecture, old buildings and things like that. And
it looks very Gothic.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
Yeah, it does.
At least from what
I've heard this is a very ancient city. I'm not sure how ancient, but hopefully they'll get into that in this video. But I think we'll quit rambling, guys, and just jump into the video. So we're going to check out Edinburgh for the first time.
We are in Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland, where its rich history is evident by its striking architecture and its unique charm by its dramatic landscape, remarkable food scene, and
the food looks
people.
really good.
With our brilliant travel itinerary and travel tips, this is how to best experience Edinburgh for first-timers. This is Online.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps.
Edinburgh Airport is the nearest, about 8 miles west of the city center. After exiting from the baggage claim, you are facing the plaza with the Edinburgh sign to your right, including the rental car and tram signs and the Airlink Express bus, the two cheapest transfer option. For a taxi, walk across the plaza towards the left. The taxi is the quickest transfer option to the city center. They are black cabs, ideal for large luggages. Like for the three of us, with so many luggages, the larger taxi resembling a minivan was what they provided us. Pay in cash if you have, since there is a 5% surcharge for card payments. Before booking your accommodation...
Wow! What a beautiful area.
It really is.
Princess Street Garden is a beautiful park that was created following the draining of the old Norloch or lake. This garden appears to be north by the elegant Gregorian New Town and to its south by the Old Town, the medieval heart of the city, which is Ely. If you only have one day in Edinburgh, most of your...
Whoa, what is this?
Some kind of church.
Wow. All right, guys. Right off the bat.
I feel like we're going to say wow so many times in this video, so sorry in advance.
I'm seeing some absolutely beautiful buildings here. Yeah. Like, look at this spire here. Wow. Well, there we go again, yeah.
Your exploration will most likely be in the Old Town. So if your accommodation is in the New Town, be prepared to walk up the hill to the Old Town. In spite of that, like in our case, we chose the New Town because of its proximity to the rental car company, since we drove to the incredibly beautiful Scottish Lanes and the
goodness.
Check out our vlog about these two places.
Oh.
Hotel check-in is in the afternoon yet, but if you arrive in the morning like us, you can leave your luggage at the hotel's storage room and have them.
But you guys have all day in too.
Ready. From our hotel, we walk along A1 Road.
They must be everywhere.
Princess Street, where the Scott Monument is located.
Good morning, guys. We're here in Edinburgh. It looks like a magical.
Oh my goodness!
What? Oh, hold on, guys.
Archway.
Yeah, look at this.
The detail. Look at it.
Wow. What is this, the Scott Monument, or is it the Scott Monument?
I don't know. I'm not sure which, but
I think it's this.
Beautiful.
Look at this, though.
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
What is that? That's incredible, guys. Is that the top of a church or something?
No, I think it's like an arch.
I thought it was because it looks closer to the ground, but wow.
Good morning, guys. We're here in Edinburgh. It looks like a magical and enchanting city. So behind us, the Scott Monument.
That is the Scott Monument.
Neo-Gothic structure that is built in honor of Sir Walter Scott, famous poet, novelist, and historian. You can actually get to the top for a great view of the city for a small fee, but you just have to climb the height spiral case, which is about 20 steps.
Wait, did you say 20 steps?
I think it was like more than 20.
Yeah, I did too.
But I don't know how many.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that was incredible.
Go to the top.
Yes, I would definitely do that. I think it'd be a great place to see a lot of the city from, probably.
Oh, I love the bagpipes.
Yeah, me too. I love the sound.
From the Scott Monument, we walk towards Waverley Bridge that connects the New Town to the Old Town. With the Waverley Mall on the left side, and next to it is the prominent building with the clock tower called...
Wow. I love it. I love it.
The Balmoral Hotel.
Behind us is the
I've heard of that for some reason.
One of the Grand Hotel.
I think you're thinking of Balmoral Estate.
Oh.
The royal family's estate.
Oh, okay. That might be what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure.
Balmoral Castle.
Yeah, yeah.
in its glory days. That is where J.K. Rowling secretly stayed for about 6 months at room 552 to complete his final Harry Potter series.
The Waverly Bridge is a good vantage point to admire the views of the skyline of the Old Town. And while facing the Old Town, look right and you'll see the Scottish National Gallery from a distance, under which trains will come out from the tunnel. These are two buildings that houses the best collection of Scottish paintings that sit upon a mound called the Mount. We walk from the bridge, we cross Market Street, staying on the right to enter Coburn Street. We continue walking up the hill until we saw Holy Cross Southern Cafe, where we had our brunch. Check out our Scottish food vlog.
Wow, all the food looks so good.
Yeah, that does look good. Is that?
I think that's black pudding.
Yeah, I think it's black. It looks like black pudding.
What is the thing on the left? Is it like sausage bangers?
Where, right here?
No, that's like
this right here?
chicken. Rashers.
Yeah, right. I think this is some type of
Rashers
sausage.
and bangers or something.
I'm surprised I don't see like haggis here.
Oh, yeah. They probably offer
Leaving
that.
Coburn Street behind, and now we're entering the Royal Mile.
The Royal Mile.
This is the Royal Mile, the main street of the Old Town.
The Royal Mile connects the Edinburgh Castle to the west and the Holy Rood House to the east. The Royal Mile is formed by four connected main streets: Castle Hill, Lawn Market, High Street, and Canongate.
So that's the Tyrant Kirk, formerly a church, now full of souvenir shops.
Oh my goodness.
Behind me is St. Giles Cathedral, the flagship of the Cathedral of Scotland.
That is beautiful.
From St. Giles Cathedral, walk towards Lawn Market and turn left at the corner called George IV Bridge.
I love all
or
the
National
detail.
Cycle Route 75. The National Library of Scotland is on the left side of the street if you need to use the toilet. Cross the street to enter the picturesque Victoria Street.
Wow.
Oh, that is cute, man. I'm loving like the buildings on both sides of these roads. It's just got this very picturesque look to them. This looks very old world, which I love that design.
Yeah, I do too.
Did you see that though? It went by very quickly. I wanted to see that if I can catch it. I don't know which building he was talking about here, but he said there's gift shops in it. But there was like this beautiful.
It was a church. It's the cathedral, I think.
I wish I could catch it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch it here, guys.
There it was.
Was it?
So behind me is St. Giles Cathedral.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, maybe
guys.
that's not the. Maybe.
Wow, that's part of it. It's beautiful, but there was like this.
Cathedral.
Oh my goodness, dude! This is insane, man. This is so beautiful.
The carvings and the stone.
This is incredible.
Of Scotland.
That was it. That was what I wanted to see right there. I don't know if I'm going to catch it.
Cathedral of.
Oh my goodness! There it is. Wow.
Every time I see something like this, I just think of the acoustics.
Yes.
Like the way it would sound would just be amazing.
Every time I see something like this, my brain goes to the fact of how did human hands create something like this? Because I know that people are skilled and people practice for a long time to do things like this, but how does someone have this skill?
Definitely takes someone with a lot of patience.
Yeah, because this would take a very long time. Let me look at every little detail. I mean, the stained glass I love too, but wow.
Scotland.
From St. Giles Cathedral, walk towards Lawn Market and turn left at the corner called George IV Bridge or National Cycle Route 75. The National Library of Scotland is on the left side of the street if you need to use the toilet. Cross the street to enter the picturesque Victoria Street.
So this is the photogenic Victoria Street. Fans of the Harry Potter series believe that this is the inspiration of J.K. Rowling's Diagon Alley. However, this was debunked by J.K. Rowling herself. But in spite of that, people come over here to take pictures, videos, and this becomes the most photographed street in Edinburgh.
Wow.
Victoria Street also has the Oink Hog Roast, which is basically a pulled pork sandwich.
Oh, you would love that.
That's my jam right there.
The sandwich comes in 3 serving sizes: piglet, oink, and gruncher. And they also have meal deals and specials. From Victoria Street, walk down the hill.
Dude, there's like just beautiful buildings everywhere.
Yeah.
Standing at the entrance to welcome visitors is Greyfriar's Bobby, the famous dog. Legend has it that Bobby spent 14 years guarding the grave of his owner until his own death in 1872.
That story.
It reminds me of Hachi.
Yes,
I don't know if
Hachi.
you guys have heard that story or seen the movie, but
Yeah. Hachi was.
it was in Japan.
Yeah, I believe it was in Japan, and he waited for his owner at the train station to come home from work every day, and he did that for I guess years, and then eventually the owner passed away, and
would still go and
he waited for years and years and years, and
then they put a monument,
put a statue there for him. Yeah, I learned about that from a movie, but it was such a beautiful story. Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. But that sounds like a similar type of story.
I love it.
Me too.
The graveyard
like
is also believed to be where J.K. Rowling took some of the names in people's graves as inspiration for some characters in the Harry Potter novel. To find the graves of interest to Harry Potter fans, walk to the back of the church.
Dude, this is my jam right here. If anybody knows me at this point, they know that I love old cemeteries. Like one of my favorite places. It's old churches or cathedrals, abbeys, whatever you want to call them, and old cemeteries. Those are my two absolute favorite places to explore and check out.
Yeah, it is interesting.
It's just I don't know, the architecture, the designs, and all the tombstones, and just
the
amazing.
History.
Yeah, it really is just a history. This place looks like it probably has a ton of history. I wonder how old this place is.
Church and enter the back section called the Flodden Wall. In our case, we walked back to the hotel in time for check-in, after which we walked to Circus Lane, stopping over at one of the many Sutterberg locations to grab a bite.
Sutterberg.
Circus Lane is located in an affluent suburb called Stockbridge.
Why don't we have more cobblestone here?
I mean,
what is this? This isn't cobblestone. This is like brick, but would you consider that cobblestone? It's kind of got the same vibe to it.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though? That old road look. We don't have any of that here. We have a little bit back in my hometown, though.
There's
just
a little tiny bit in French Lick.
Is there?
Remember the...
Oh, yeah, up to the resort there. That's true, yeah. I love this, though, guys.
Yeah, it's not very often you see it.
All the plants. This is your jam, too, right here.
I know, this is what I
like.
And this lane is one of the most popular and Instagrammable photography spots in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I can see why.
Den Village.
We really love this place. It's so relaxing just walking around along the river.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Wow.
It's like a postcard.
Den Village
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Center and is now a beautiful and tranquil residential community.
Just be warned that there's lots of uphill and downhill.
That looks like a beautiful place to live.
And cobblestone streets.
In that location right there.
Good, comfortable footwear.
From Dean Village, we walked to Calton Hill to watch the sunset. But of course, you can take a taxi for your convenience. We walk along Princess Street lined with fast foods, including a very familiar Filipino fast food called Jollibee. Calton Hill is home to several neoclassical structures, including the National Monument, Nelson Monument, City Observatory, and the Dougal Stewart Monument. Calton Hill also offers panoramic views of Arthur's Seat, Leith, and across the Firth of Forth, the skyline of the Old Town and the New Town,
that's
and
the
best
river.
place to watch sunset in Edinburgh. Dinner was at Arcade Haggis and Whiskey House along Coburn Street in the Old Town. Today is the second day of our 2 days in Edinburgh. After our first day, we drove to the highly recommended Scottish Highlands and the Isle of Skye.
I love the Highland House.
For 2 nights. Check out our road trip vlog to the unmatched beauty of the islands and the Isle of Skye. Upon returning to Edinburgh, we checked into Fraser Suites in the Old Town.
That looks like a nice place.
Yeah,
oh, wow, look at the floor, it's so shiny. In the kitchen and the living room, but it has a pull-out bed for cat. Look at these fancy chairs. And our room.
That's a nice hotel.
Yeah, it really is.
Look at that.
I wonder how much it costs.
You have a good night.
It's 43 degrees right now here in Edinburgh. I'm walking towards the tram stop. I'm here in Old Town. Fraser Suite is in the Old Town. Princess Street is where I'm gonna look for the bus stop. No, not the bus stop, the tram stop. From where I was walking, I turned left and now I'm gonna cross the street here, over there, where the ticket is. There are only 2 destinations for the tram to the airport in New Waverley. I'm gonna take New Waverley to Ocean Terminal where the museum is.
Look at that tram.
So I'm here, Princess Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This looked like it was in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think it's...
It's like, is it one of those trains that are in the middle of the road?
Yeah, well, it's not a train, it's a tram.
Well, it's on train tracks.
Kind of like a trolley.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying it's one of those trains that are in the middle of the road. It's not like on its actual track outside of the road on the outside. And it's also not a bus.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in person. I think I've heard they have something similar in San Francisco, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I feel like they call it a trolley there.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, the reason I'm surprised is because this is only the second place that I can remember seeing this.
I think in the video we did, remember the Living Museum video?
Oh,
Wasn't there one there?
I believe there was, but I believe that's not
but
one.
It was like a cable one.
Yeah, and that's not one like in a city like Edinburgh. That's like a what do you call it? A reimagined place. Recreation, yeah.
7, 8.
Okay, it looks like there's a lot of modern and old mixed together.
Yeah, it's an interesting mix.
I've heard this mall is undergoing renovation, so we'll figure out where the way is. Okay, they posted some signs. It's really easy. Start your tour. So going this way.
Oh.
So the Royal Britannia is the former yacht of the British monarchy. So I'm gonna be following the footsteps of the royalties through the different staterooms.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was cool.
Like a captain at the bridge, the crew's quarters, Queen Elizabeth's favorite room.
That's an awesome museum.
So it actually used to be used by the royal family?
So just got off the tram.
Hi, everyone.
So you went shopping?
Yes.
Okay.
I got
How
what
was
I
it?
want.
How about you, Kat?
Yes. I went shopping and went to the Ross.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. What did she call this?
The Ross Fountain.
The Ross Fountain. It looks old. I don't know how old it is. It definitely looks old, though.
Oh, nice. We're now here at Edinburgh Castle.
It has served as
I
the
feel like
residence
that's,
of
you
Scotland's
can't.
Oh, man. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry for pausing. I just got to get a look from above here. Okay, here's that train that goes underground. I don't know. Is this a subway? Or is it just kind of a train that's above ground except for like certain parts?
Oh.
And where's this go? Wow.
of Scotland's
The
kings
view
and
would
queens
be
for
amazing.
centuries.
Yes.
Military garrison, prison, and fortress, and has witnessed bloody siege and medieval pageantry. The two statues guarding the castle entrance are Robert the Bruce and William Wallace, portrayed in the 1995 American film Braveheart. Purchase the entrance ticket online in advance. For us, we chose the 12 p.m. timed entry so that we can witness the 1 o'clock gun firing at the castle. We have
that'd be
lunch at the
cool.
restaurant
Yeah, that'd be
next to
fun.
the gun firing site. But make sure you get out of the restaurant at least 30 minutes before 1 p.m. for they're going to close the restaurant entry door before and during the gun firing. The purpose of the gun firing initially was to help the ships in the port of Leith keep time and set their chronometers accurately to determine their longitude at sea. Now the spectacle attracts hundreds of visitors every day at the castle. Immediately after the gun firing, walk uphill to the royal palace and then fall in line for the crown jewels.
This is like the highlight.
The crown
of
jewels.
The castle tour.
Yes.
So go here first. But the line seems
That
to
would be fun to check out.
fast. So basically, after the gun firing, we just walk up here first and then work our way down.
There's like a lot of
to the
tourists
different
there.
Unfortunately, you
naturally.
cannot take a picture or video of the crown jewels, but it is just incredibly amazing and beautiful. The crown and the sword and the scepter glittering with gold, it's the symbol of royal authority. And Scotland's crown jewels are the oldest here in Britain. After
Really?
you
I
view the
didn't
crown
know that.
jewels, it actually will lead you to where Mary, Queen of Scots, gave birth to his son. And now we're entering the Great Hall.
Wow. Prisons of War? Is that what it said?
From the castle, walk down to the meadows, passing by some sites including the Elephant House. The Elephant House is where author J.K. Rowling
Hold on. The Elephant House. Birthplace of Harry Potter. Okay, so I thought it was the hotel she was in, but maybe she came here to write it? And she just stayed in the hotel?
had her first book published while writing in the back room overlooking Edinburgh Castle, making the Elephant House the birthplace of the series of Harry Potter novels. Unfortunately, due to a fire, this tea and coffee house and restaurant was still closed when we were there. Since it was spring, the cherry blossoms were in full bloom in the meadows.
So from the National Museum of Scotland...
Hold on. Man, what a beautiful park.
Did you say that was cherry blossoms?
I believe so. They kind of look like it. So,
I thought so too.
I love those flowers. This is a beautiful park. Is this kind of like a central park or something?
Yeah, in the middle of the city, maybe.
Yeah, looks like it. Looks like a go-to place for everybody during the day.
Spring, the cherry blossoms were in full bloom in the meadows.
So from the National Museum of Scotland, we walk towards the meadows. Well, this is a college campus where the University of Edinburgh is located.
That's why everybody was out there on
the gourmet sausage rolls and the upland roast coffee.
So this is the proper hot chocolate.
Oh my
That
God.
looks good.
Dude, hold on.
That looks like the best hot chocolate I've ever seen in my life.
That looks amazing. My goodness.
The marshmallows look homemade.
He said it was 43 degrees. Obviously, that's Fahrenheit because if it was Celsius, it's pretty hot.
Super hot.
Yeah, so that was Fahrenheit, and so I can imagine this would be really good on that day.
The proper hot chocolate from Upland Roast here at the Meadows Park to warm us up on this windy day here in Edinburgh. Mom, you tried it. It was good, right?
It is perfect.
Okay, let's see. Nice.
It looks so good and beautiful. So it tastes good too?
Tastes good. Tastes like a s'more. Yeah.
You're right.
Nice.
Marshmallows, the chocolate, and the cinnamon.
Yum.
The best hot cocoa here in Scotland.
Instagrammable.
It's like you don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
From the meadows, we walked to the Venel Viewpoint, another Instagrammable spot.
Wow.
Then we walked uphill and negotiated stairs and more stairs toward the
Oh my
Royal
goodness.
Mile.
You'd be
Crossed
in
the Royal
shape
Mile to
living
have a
there.
Yes, I was about to say that. Like, you just walking around the city, you're going to be in super fit shape, man.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many hills everywhere. Steps.
Gosh, I can't get over the bagpipes.
Yeah, I do love that.
love 'em.
Yes.
dinner at Macar's Gourmet Mash and Bar.
Everything I've
yeah.
seen
Top
food-wise
Scottish
looks
food vlog
delicious.
for a
Yes.
food review. And after our early dinner, I went on an evening stroll along the Royal Mile to
Christmas
the palace
shop.
of the Holyrood House.
Hold on, what was that? What was that little... Hold on, where did it... Hold on,
And
guys.
after our early dinner, I
He's in
went on
childhood.
an evening stroll along
Nutcracker
the Royal
Christmas.
Mile to the palace
Hold on, where's it
of
at?
the Holyrood House.
Toll Booth Tavern.
Toll Booth Tavern. I was wondering about this
Old Toll Booth Wind. Is that how you pronounce it?
That, I don't know what this is. It may not be anything
Looks
special.
creepy.
It looks special to me. It looks like a
like
place
it'd
I'd
be
want to
haunted.
explore. Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just a passageway to the other side, but it looks really cool for some reason. I love nooks and crannies, and the city looks like it probably has a lot of nooks and crannies that you could
You
explore.
love nooks and crannies.
I do, and I can imagine all the shops. It'd be amazing to explore
Yeah.
these places. I mean, like, just everywhere.
Ooh, the King's
Gallery.
Gallery.
Behind me is the palace of the Holyrood House, which was the official residence of the British monarch in Scotland. And near to that is the Scottish Parliament building.
And that wraps up our 2-day itinerary of Edinburgh. If you find
Wow. Guys, yes. This city is beautiful.
We have got to go to Scotland.
100%.
Yeah,
And you know, it's interesting how, like, I understand Scotland, generally speaking, is going to be pretty cool temperatures most of the year, probably compared to here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm guessing your summers are much cooler than on average we have here.
Yeah, probably.
But it's surprising because the cherry blossoms are like very much in bloom,
I know,
and
it's-
everybody's dressed like this. He said it was 43 degrees. When do cherry blossoms bloom?
I was thinking like warmer weather, but maybe not. And spring. Is
Yeah,
what it
it's
usually
definitely in
is.
spring. It's definitely in spring. So let us know, guys, like, how chilly is it, like, even this time of year? I haven't really checked. We could obviously check that. I'm just kind of curious because it seems like for spring it seems to be very chilly. But guys, incredible city from what we saw here. Obviously, We saw a ton of different places very quickly.
Yeah.
Really didn't get
Probably just like a very small amount of the amazing things Edinburgh has to offer.
Yeah, we didn't get to see things really in depth, but it gave us a lot of ideas for things we could possibly explore more in depth, which is good.
But it just makes me realize, like, how are we going to pick where we choose?
It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. I love how this city seems to have a lot of old world stuff, which I love, right? Mm-hmm. But it also has a lot of modern.
Right,
it's like the old world, the modern came in and built around it. Yeah, it really is, and just looks like it looks like there's so much to explore here. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. Everything about this city looks beautiful and amazing.
Yeah.
I like you said, I have no idea what I would explore. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in Scotland in general I would love to explore, and I want one of these cows here.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they are. Someone sent Sophia a pet, like a stuffed one. Yeah.
She loves it.
Yeah.
And some books about them, too.
Yeah. But guys, beautiful. Yeah. Let us know in the comments what we should check out next in terms of Scotland, or something in Edinburgh we should look at more in depth.
Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of recommendations for the Scottish Highlands, so we're going to have to do that sometime.
Definitely go out and do that. But surprisingly, that's something I haven't explored, so that would be the first for me too. I mean, I've done some stuff that kind of associated, but I've never really done a dive into the Scottish Highlands themselves and learned, in depth about them. So I think that'd be cool. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover anything and everything about the UK and Ireland. Until next time, guys. Peace.